Okay, simple explanation. I'll do my best. I've managed to put red around 2 of these and green around 2 of these. Now as you notice, this one's just not quite the same size as this one, but we're going to fix that. And yes, I like them square because I like to be able to make tiles from them and do really cool mosaic patterns. So I found myself a piece of wood. This is going to be flat, no edges or no raised up. I'm going to take my powder and I'm going to start to render this down. Take this and just flatten it up, tip it over, flatten it out again, tip it over, flatten, push, flatten, push, and you keep going until you notice that it is getting thinner and longer. You just keep doing this each and every little turn. That way your design stays in the center, well, inside of the cane. Not all canes have to be round, they can be square. And I just take and roll this. Does it look about the right size? Well, just about. So I put it a little bit like this. And let's see. Ah, good job. All right. So I made 2 in red and 2 in green. So that way I can do green and red. I'm going to stack it. So that way I do a, so it's green and red. Then I'll do the red and the green. Kind of set them around a little bit. Turn them over. Start pressing them together so they don't fall apart. Just kind of press them down just a little bit, just like that. See that? Doesn't it look cool? Look a little puffy. Yeah, the design didn't quite stay uniform, but then again, I'm not uniform. I like things that are different, but I love this technique. I think I'm going to do it again and with a different color. Maybe like a terracotta or something. But I like that. So you can do a quilting effect with this, real easy. And if you don't have one like this, if you ever have any rubber stamps that have the block on it, instead of the clear stuff that they're doing now, if you have a block with the rubber stamp, turn it over and use that. Something that is just a smooth surface. It can even be something that's glass, but it has to be thick, because you got to remember, you're going to be using it to press. And you can press it down. And now that these are together, this can be made into a cane, even more than what you got. Same technique, same movements. Just turn one side over, go. One side over and go. One side over, go. And just press just a little bit as you go. See that? If it's not the way you like, you just move it together. Now at this point, if you really, really wanted to, and I'm going to do it just for the sole purpose of doing it, instead of leaving it square, I'm going to start rounding it where the edges are on all the corners. You set it on the edge and you press. You turn it and press. just a little bit at a time on each of the corners. Oops. As you go, and it will start taking its shape. It's starting to go around. You can use your hand and squeeze it as you go around. I'm going to use my fingers to work it out a little bit as I press. And you just form your circle out of your square. See? And if you're careful, you don't want to go back and forth. You want to just do one roll. Keeps it uniform. You just one roll. Down the center. Just like that. Keep it pushed together. Gosh, this is going to be pretty. I'm going to just tap myself as I go. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm trying to get the air bubbles out, just like baking a cake. And yes, it has ridges, but you just smooth them out as you go. Now, here's the fun part. Are you ready? Slice off just the end. Just to make sure. Do a little bit of dusting. A little bit of powder on that. Keeps it from sticking. Ooh. Not bad. It looks a little different, but I'm different, so. Oh, now that side looks a lot better. Look at that. Whoo-hoo, I like that. Look at that. That's awesome. Looks like ornaments are on its way. I hope you enjoyed. This is Peace of Mind. Thank you. Bye for now.